Everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today I want to share with you very important matter related to Telangana State Board of Intermediate. They have released recently one model paper. According to that, I made some weightage. If you want, you can follow that chapter wise what are the changes and all this, and they have changed only this year that question paper pattern also. So in first year physics first session previous they were giving 10 VSAQs. We should attempt 10 VSAQs, but they can make that is they are giving 15 VSAQs. We can write it 10 VSAQs from that. Like that SAQs also they are giving 14 SAQs. We can write only 6 SAQs from that. Then last session LAQs, they are giving 4 LAQs, but we should attempt 2 LAQs. So first session choice is 5 VSAQs you can leave out of 15. Then second session they are giving 14 SAQs. We can write it only 6 answers, 6 4 24 marks. Then last session they are giving 4 LAQs. We should attempt the 2 LAQs, 2 into 8, 16 marks. So first session you should write it 10 VSAQs, 20 marks. Second session SAQ session we should write it 6 out of 14. Then last session we are writing 2 out of 4. So total 60 marks paper, but including choice. Now you see the choice, that is how much? 118 marks. So choice is increased this time. Chapter wise according to that paper model. Look here, physical world. Previous also they are giving 2 marks question, and now also there is a 2 marks question only, because it is very small chapter, only 5 ESAQs are there. No changes. And they mentioned in that model paper that question number is 15 they have mentioned, but they can shuffle also. But you remember that physical world chapter weightage is 2 marks. But the change is there in second chapter, units and measurements. Previous they were giving only 1 VSAQ, but now you look, question number 12, question number 13, question number 14. Total 3 VSAQs we are expecting from units and measurements chapter. So those who want good marks above 95%, don't leave the chapter that units and measurements. It's very small chapter. Then VSAQs we are expecting from this chapter 3 VSAQs. So total weightage of this chapter is 6 marks. Then our next chapter is the motion in a straight line. But here they didn't given any VSAQ, but only we are expecting 2 short answers. Marks are, weightage of that chapter is 8 marks. These are question number 16 and 17. Then our next chapter is motion in a plane. Look here, it is the biggest weightage here. How many marks are there total? 16 marks weightage is there. See, VSAQs are 2, question number 10 and 11. And SAQs are 18, 19, 20. So total 3 SAQs and 2 VSAQs, total weightage of this chapter is 16 marks. So don't leave the motion in a plane chapter. If you know this chapter, you can able to write 2 very short answer questions and 3 SAQs. Total weightage of this chapter is 16 marks. Very important point. Note down here. Don't leave the motion in a plane chapter, either VSAQs and SAQs. Then come to work energy power. In between laws of motion is there. We are expecting 2 VSAQs, question number 8 and 9, and 2 SAQs and 2 VSAQs. Total weightage is how much? 12 marks. Don't leave this chapter also. This chapter is very simple and very easy. How many types of frictions are there? What are the methods to reduce the friction? And all these very simple advantages, disadvantages of the friction. Don't leave the laws of motion. If you know the laws of motion, you can able to write 2 very short answer questions and 2 short answers. Total weightage is how much? 12 marks. Then come to work energy power. One more biggest weightage is the work energy power. 2 LAQs. Total 3 are there in that. If you are reading that 3 LAQs, you can able to write 2 LAQs in final exams. But don't read only 2, because always we are gaining the knowledge. Then automatically we will get the marks. Safe side, you can go through the one more chapter, oscillations also. Look, anyway, don't leave the work energy power LAQs. 2 LAQs are there. Total weightage is 16 marks. Look here, motion in a plane, then laws of motion, then work energy power. Don't leave these 3 chapters. How much weightage is there? 32 plus 2, 4, 34, 44 marks are there, these 3 chapters. Then our next chapter is the system of particles. Here 3 VSAQs are there. Already from units and measurements 3 VSAQs, and here also 3 VSAQs. Those who want to get more than 95%, don't leave the units and measurements VSAQs and system of particles VSAQs. Look here, VSAQs wise system of particles, units and measurements are having the more weightage, and we are expecting one more short answers from the system of particles as a question number 23. Total weightage of this chapter is 10 marks. Then oscillations. Oscillations also very easy chapter, but LAQ we are expecting one from the oscillation. Total weightage of this chapter is 8 marks. So you are reading work energy power and oscillations LAQ. So without any tension you can able to write the long answer questions. Then gravitation. Gravitation 2 SAQs are there, question numbers 24 and 25. Then 8 marks, total weightage is 8 marks. If you are reading motion in a straight line, motion in a plane, laws of motion, see 7. Safe side, if you are reading gravitation one more chapter, you can able to write all 6 SAQs. Then mechanical properties of solids, only one SAQ we are expecting. Mechanical properties of fluids, look here, 2 VSAQs, question number 3 and 4, that weightage is 4 marks. Then thermal properties of matter, it is also biggest chapter. We are expecting one LAQ and one VSAQ from that. Total weightage is 12 marks. In that Newton's law of cooling is very important answer. Then thermodynamics. Thermodynamics also VSAQs they didn't mention in that model paper, but SAQs question number 28 and 29 they are giving 2 SAQs from this. Total weightage of this chapter according to that model paper is 8 marks. Then our last chapter is the kinetic theory. See VSAQs 2. First they have mentioned 1 and 2 question numbers are from kinetic theory only. No SAQs from this. Total weightage of this chapter is 4 marks. So total marks for 60 marks including choice, total marks are 118 marks. So for LAQs, you remember that we must read work energy power, oscillations and kinetic theory. If you are choosing 2 chapters also from out of 3, we can able to write the 2 LAQs. Then VSAQs, you give more preference to units and measurements. This is the system of particles. Then mechanical properties of fluids. See 3 plus 3, 6 plus 2, 8, and one more chapter you can choose either from like physical world is very small chapter. Then you can go through the kinetic theory. So if you are reading physical world, kinetic theory and system of particles, units and measurements, look here. It is very small and simple chapter. Star marks I am giving here. For kinetic theory, VSAQs, this is 1. And mechanical properties of fluids 2, and system of particles another 1. Then we can go through the physical world and units and measurements. So bindas you can write it 10 VSAQs. Anyway, you should go for 2 more chapters. It's better for you to get the 60 marks. Then SAQs wise, more importance you should give to motion in a straight line, motion in a plane, laws of motion, then gravitation, then thermodynamics. These are the either 2 or 3 SAQs we are expecting from this. Thank you everyone. Please subscribe my channel for further videos. And you want motion in a straight line, short answer questions, explanation and simple notes, and motion in a plane, short answer questions and simple notes, you can follow my previous videos. Motion in a straight line SAQs and motion in a plane SAQs, and one more further also I want to make many videos. Please follow my channel, and VSAQs also and LAQs also you can get the information from my YouTube channel. Thank you everyone. Please subscribe my channel.